What's going on, guys? So today we're going to be talking about, is the Canon RP worth it for photos? A lot of people have been asking me this because they know that I purchased the camera as a vlogging camera and I liked it, but I gave the camera a lot of slack and ended up selling it, but they want to know if it's a good photo camera. So these are my thoughts. I honestly think that this camera is an amazing, small, compact photo camera, especially with the RF 35mm lens. I honestly think that this combination could be like an everyday carry for most people. Right now I'm filming this with like the 5D Mark IV and it's big, it's heavy, it's clunky. Like, you're not gonna bring this everywhere. Like, if you're going out to a dinner party, you're not gonna bring this camera. But if you have the Canon RP and you have the 35mm lens, it's not gonna be that big. You could throw it in a bag, you could throw it in like a purse. You could almost throw it in your pocket without the lens on. Might be kind of weird. Is that a camera in your pocket, or are you just glad to see me? Yes, it does lack dynamic range. It's not that big of a deal for me personally, but for some people, you know, on paper or the super unreliable test that people do, yes, it does lack dynamic range versus some of the bigger cameras, but for the average person, I really don't think it matters that much. I honestly think that this camera is an amazing addition to an already existing camera kit. I think it would be a perfect B or C cam. You know, it's one of those cameras that you could bring everywhere with you, and yeah, I think it's just an amazing addition. You can really fly under the radar with this camera. Like, if you're running around with like a 5D Mark IV or like a 1D X series camera, you're gonna get called out for the most part, or like you're gonna draw a lot of attention to yourself. With the Canon RP, you're gonna fly under the radar. It's not that much bigger than a point and shoot camera, so you'll get into a lot more places and you'll draw a lot less attention to yourself, and you won't be screaming, oh, my camera's worth a bag of money. So if you're in a sketchy part of town, you know, it's not gonna be that bad. You won't have that much attention. The battery life on this camera really isn't the greatest. You'll definitely need like 2 or 3 batteries to go out on a day shoot. The upside is you can charge this camera through USB-C. I can say that 2 batteries for me is good if I'm just going out on like an average day shooting some photos. Nothing too intensive though. With eye autofocus and face autofocus, I think that it's amazing to have. It's an amazing addition because it allows you to focus on shooting and not on, oh, is it in focus, is it not in focus? Let me select the point, let me do this, let me do that. It just takes away from that, you know, just quick, fast experience. And the face autofocus is beautiful. Always super snappy, keeps it in focus. Eye autofocus is just a little bit better, but downside is you have to be kind of close. But I honestly think that these are amazing additions, and before I had it, I was like, who needs that? I'm good with my selecting points. But ever since I had it, I'm like, I wish it was on every camera. I wish the camera did have IBIS, but IBIS is one of those things that I'm perfect without it, but it would be nice to have. So I do think that the Canon RP is definitely worth it if you're looking for a small, compact, mirrorless camera that's a super good addition to any other camera that you may have, whether it be a Canon or not. It allows you to fly under the radar. All these features for a super cheap price. It's the cheapest full frame camera that you can get. Just think that it's definitely worth it in my opinion. Is it good for video and best all around? Maybe not. You just have to see if it's worth it for you. If you're just looking for the best full frame camera, maybe this might not be your option. I do think it is worth it for the price that you are paying. That's all I have for this video. If you did like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. It does help. And if you have any other video ideas, leave it down in the comments below. And until the next video, peace.